Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I welcome you to this class again that we are going to have a look at as we have started our class of level 3, and today we have already begun Ospfs, open the shortest path first. Then first I humble myself for the word of prayer. My Heavenly Father, thank you for being to be here. Help us for the anointing to give a better explanations, and also those who are going to support to receive the anointing for understanding these concepts. Father, be with them, protect them wherever they are, and make them, Father, to observe the all space, social distancing of all of them, so that they can be able to protect themselves against such a incident or problem. Father, thank you, and I bless your name in the name of Jesus Christ. Guys, we have talked about the Ospfs. We know now how to activate the Ospfs, and now I can install my packet tracer. Already I have my packet tracer here, which I have already done what? Which I have not yet configured, but I have already arranged it the way how I need it. So these are the things that we are going to look at in Ospfs configuration. We shall look at a cost. Ospfs cost, we shall look at Ospfs security using FD5, and then we shall use the Ospfs area parameters. Are we together? So this thing I'm going to do it on one single router, and now it's upon you now to come and do it also on another one, like this, getting that. So I can connect to my console, which will allow me to do the configuration of these routers and on both sides as well. So I will use the network here. Here I can use maybe 209.200.20.252. So I'm starting. I come here, I use 192.168.1.0.0/24. Is it okay? So I come here. Okay, now I've already put my network there, and I'm also continuing with another network here, which is 1.168.2.0/24. So I'm just going to look at some few things here. Some of them, you guys who looked at them, you already know. So I'll be able to move quickly, and automatically I'll come here, and then I enter into this. So I'll come here, and then I click on the desktop terminal, then OK, then I'll say no, all together, then enable, config. So I'm already in the global configuration. I'll make sure that I turn up my ports so far, /0, and then I'll assign an IP address, which will be 192.168.2.2.1/255.255.255.0. Then I'll say no shutdown. Then I'll exit, and I say interface again, which is serial 0/0/0. I enter, I give it an IP address, which will be 209.200.20.253 space 255.255.255.252. I run, and then I have to put the local rate, which is 6444,000. I run, and I say no shutdown. Is it okay? I do right together. Then after that, I'll come this side, I do the same. I want to make that the entire thing is at least a bit. So I say then enable. So I'll say interface, it is giga 0/0, enter IP address, which will be 192.168.1.1 space 255.255.255.0. Then I say no shutdown. So after that I'll exit. After exiting, then I'll be able to enter to another interface, which is serial. Please, I'm doing the come on. So I enter into serial 0/0/0, and then I give it an IP address. After that IP address, then I have to do 0.220 the 20.254 plus 255.255.255.252, and then I say no shutdown. So the port will be up, and I'll be able to save this thing. After saving, then obviously I'll be able to make sure that I do what? I click on this thing of ours. Are we together? So I will come here, or even when I'm still here, I can do all the configuration of this side. Then I can come, and then I enter. Now I do the cost, because remember we are supposed to configure this. So before I configure this, I'll first exit, and I enable the Ospfs protocol to start, or dynamic protocol to start working. This is so to be router Ospfs. Is it okay? I can use any process ID, because you know the range. If I ask the question mark, you see the range is so big. I'm getting that, so I can use my B15. Is it okay? I run my command, and then I can be able to put the network that I need to use. This, for example, I can use the one which is 192.168.2.0. As I use the wildcard, I believe you guys will know how to configure for the wildcard at this particular time, which will be now, according to this one here, 24, it will be 0.0.0.255 space, and obviously we know that it runs with an area. Is it okay? There is an error here, which is 0.255. Is it okay? Then you put an area which can be either an area 5 and say 5, and I run my command. Are you getting that? So now after that, I can exit as well, and then I enter into an interface. Is it okay? I enter into an interface. This interface, because our cost is configured on an interface altogether, so I can configure it on an interface, either Giga Ethernet or either serial, any interface of your choice that you may need to do what? To put the cost, but now the cost is always done on the what? On the serial part. I'll use the serial, which is 0/0/0, and then I enter. When I reach there, then I have to say IP. I can ask a question mark when I reach there, and I say which one should I need to do here. Are you getting that? So you can see, you can put Ospfs. This is what we need so far. So I'll say IP or SP or Ospfs. Then again I can ask, what do I need to put? I can put hello date, authority of what authentications, authority. Are you getting that? I can put the cost. Is it okay? Is it okay? So right now we are configuring the cost. So I'll put the cost, and then I ask myself what would be the cost underneath. You have to specify which cost I'm supposed to use. I can say probably 120. Is it okay? 120. Then I put the space and I run. They'll tell you that the command is complete, so you're free to run your what? Your command. So that is our first command that we need to do what? To run. Is it okay? So after that, after putting that one, then I can be able to enter again IP or Ospfs. Then I try to put the transmit. How long should a packet take for it to be transmitted from the source to the destination? So you have to put the transmit. Is it okay? So I can ask, what should I put here? I can put a transmit. Altogether. So the transmit, it will be the date interval or the hello interval. Is it okay? So say hello. So hello interval should be what? Can be arranged from that. So I can say the hello interval can be my this system. Is it okay? Then I run my command. Then I say IP Ospfs. Is it okay? Then I look at the dead interval. How long should it take in case if the device is not on? How long should it take for it to respond at it? Remember, when the device is not on, it takes time for it to respond. That means the time that it takes for the device when it is not on should be more than the time that the device is taking for it to tell that the device what is on. Therefore, I'll say dead interval. The dead interval can be 120. No, it can be might be 100. Then run. Any of your choice that you need to use. If you are fixed, please use that one that you are fixed with. Is it okay? Therefore, after that, I can be able to set the priority of this network. More especially when they are telling you to do these configurations, they normally tell you that please modify the Ospfs. So whenever they talk of modify the Ospfs, they need you to configure the Ospfs host, they need you to configure the Ospfs security and the Ospfs either parameter altogether. Yeah, more especially they need two, Ospfs cost and Ospfs security and priority. Therefore, I'll configure the Ospfs priority, which will be priority altogether, and then the priority I can put any of my choice depending on the range, which I can set is 255. Is it okay? The highest one altogether. So I'll have set the priority of the what? Of my Ospfs. Then after that, I'll be able now to configure the security. There where I have reached, I have ended to configure the cost. I get in that and its security. Then I'll need to configure the security part of it now. So this one here is now finished this. Is it okay? Together with the priority. And priority is also configured. Is it okay? So that one there now I'm going to security. So when I come to security, because also security is configured under an interface, I get in that. So I'll not move out where I am. I'll remain there because it also runs in the same way. So I'll say IP Ospfs. Is it okay? Then as I enter there, I'll say Ospfs question mark. Then I can say message digest. That is message digest. Then I ask a question mark. What should I put on the message digest? They're giving us from 1 to 255. I get in it the key ID that is required. For example, I can use might be 7, and then I put space. I also ask again. Then I have to specify the MD5. Is it okay? I ask a question again. Then you put the line. Which line? Is it line 1 or line 2 or line 3 altogether? Therefore, I can say line 0. So I can say line 0, and then I ask a question mark again. Then the command will have finished, and I'll run my command altogether. So that's how you use this. Remember, I've been telling you that whenever you're using a packet tracer, you don't need to run the commands, but only to understand what you're supposed to do altogether. Then after that, I can go to set the database of this. So I can say might be as long as it is initialized in our what. So I can say question mark, and I see if the database is there. When I check, I'll find out that there is no what database. I can say so I can set the authentication can be enabled. So I'll say authenticate. So authentication will be enabled. Authentication can be enabled. Ospfs authentication. Is it okay? Ospfs, that is it. Authentication. Is it okay? And I ask, can it be null? It can be null. When you know null, you take the idea of say programming or programming languages when you're doing what null means 0. Everything, you getting that. But message digest means you have to using the authentication. So that means you have to use, we shall use what? The message digest. And then we'll ask it, and then we'll run command. Remember, we have already set the message digest key of MD5. It's already configured altogether. Therefore, we shall use now that, and then we can be able to set it like that altogether. So indeed, it will be okay. Then now I have so far now configured my Ospfs security is complete altogether. So what I'll do, I'll configure now again the what? The area parameters. So the area parameters will not run here. Is it okay? Yes. So we shall exit, and then we say router Ospfs. Is it okay? Might be 109. I can use that one and I enter. I'm getting that. Or you can use the same that you have already used the app. I'm getting that, because what you need to do is to get this, because for it to be running. So I can say, let me first ask my question here. The question mark will be showing me what I can do, so I can run area, because I need this area here. That's what I was trying to check. And this area is Ospfs area parameters. I'm getting that. So I'll enter area. So I ask which one should I put. So I'll use the numbers, but not what the ID. So I'll use one. I can use might be 2, and then I run my command. They're saying the command is incomplete, so I can put space, and then I ask which one should I put there, virtual link or stub. I can say stub. Is it okay? And I ask it the question mark, no summary or summary. So I can just say yes. I don't need no summary. I need the what? The summary of communication. Is it okay? Then if I can say area authentication, which is a 2, is it okay? Then we put authentication, goes to thing authentication. No, it is authentication. Then ask a question mark, authentication, register key, on first run that one, and then you say again area, then authentication, then message register. Authentication what? Authentication area 2, then message register, then be there, then ask a question mark, which is complete, then you run that one there. Already have put the area first start by getting that, then you shall put area 2. Is it okay? Area 2, then you can ask a question mark to see which category of the areas you'll be able to use. You can use all these. You can use default cost, getting that. You can use NSS, you can use range. Out of this, the NSS will be specifying the NSS area. So to be looked at areas, as I told you that already the Ospfs runs under what area. So all the Ospfs must be in a certain area altogether. So we can use the NSS. For example, we can use that. Is it okay? And then we can say might be no redistribution. That is redistribution original, redistribution original. That means it cannot be able to broadcast the messages that it onto all the routes where it is attached, depending on the topology that you'll be having. Are you getting that? So you can say redistribute. So we can ask no redistribution. So we shall run our command altogether to see the area is configured as a stub already. Are you getting that? Yes. So I can say area as well, which is area 2, and then I say default cost. It shouldn't be default cost, it should be default information. Before this will be N, then default. Which one should we put here? Do not send the summary LSA into NSSA. So originating the NS range will be the cost, default cost, which may be 50, and then this random command. So now here I can now configure the Ospfs range, summary range, or say what the range of the IP addresses can be set in this manner. Yeah, but then since we have not used the range, then for us we shall go with this, and then we shall say let's save our configurations altogether. So this one here marks the end of our OR. So I've configured the parameters, or configured the security, or configured the Ospfs cost and priority. So what we do, shall we end here for today, and then may the good Lord keep you, and thank you for